tell these folks your name. Emotional. I don't think they heard you, man. Emotional. Who's the best rapper around? Emotional. Who's the new killer in town?
What's going on, YouTube? I'm Emotional, aka you're something of sexy. You know where the best be is me. Can't you see? I'm fresh and so clean. What's going on, y'all? We back at it for another Tommacdonald video. This just dropped. The song is called Heroes. So we about to go ahead and dive straight into it. Like, comment, subscribe. Now, baby, let's vibe. Hit the button.
There's too many songs about diamond teeth and gold chains. Too many rappers who still glorify gangs. There's way too many rhymes about codeine and women we'd like to bang. I just wanted to make a song to say thanks. Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the—
What is that in the background? That is hard. Hold on.
Rhymes about codeine and women we'd like to bang. I just wanted to make a song to say thanks. Thank you to the cops who really trying to make the world a better place, risking their lives to keep a man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father away. They got families who need food on their plates. And thank you to the firefighters whenever I—
That's 100. Because I think we spend so much time talking about the officers that are bad. Like they don't really, like, they got the badge just to feel like they got some kind of power. We don't really talk about the ones that actually care. Because I got an uncle that's a cop and he actually cares. I've actually met cops that actually care. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I don't feel like it's right to make the ones who actually care about what they're doing, like, I don't feel like it makes sense to really, like, hold them, like, in the same light as the ones who don't. I feel like it's one of them things. It's kind of like, yo, like, what is the thing? The content of your character. And it's like, you could go, it's like, how could I explain it? I want to make sure I get my thoughts right. Long story short, keep the, like, I feel like we should find a way to, like, I don't know, just don't base everybody off of a few bad apples. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let a few bad apples spoil the bunch. There we go. I feel like we should just, I feel like everybody deserves a chance. I feel like you shouldn't just base it just because there's bad cops out there or cops that do bad things. Every cop not the same, if that makes sense. I hope that made sense at the end, because it made sense in my head, especially as they got more into it. But I'm gonna bring it back though.
Man they never even met safe. They ain't trying to kill your kids or lock their father away. They got families who need food on their plates. And thank you to the firefighters. Whenever I hear sirens, I pray. It takes a special kind of man to run toward all the flames. When we see smoke and we need help, the fire can't be contained. They running in while everybody runs away. And thank you to the soldiers fighting for us, flying way overseas. Ain't never met you, but I love you because you're dying for me. I'm enjoying my freedom and I know freedom ain't free. When the anthem plays, I don't take a knee. And thank you to the truckers, the janitors, and the average people. The ones holding the jobs that will damage your ego.
Boy.
The ones who do the most and in return they get zero. Screw what anyone says. Y'all are heroes. Everyday people.
Salute to the folks that, like, that work at the fast food joints, because they I feel like they get so much heat just all around the clock. Like, them and janitors, like he showed, like, they get so much heat, bro. And like, those, shout out to the folks that work in them warehouses like Amazon and UPS and stuff like that, and like them coal miners and all these other, like, these crazy jobs where they really got you, like, it's like you really going through it. Like, I feel like everybody should get saluted for what they do, whether you work at Amazon, UPS, like I said, firefighters, shoot, even the folks at McDonald's that, like, really show love. Because I've had some good workers that I've interacted with, like, going to, like, these, like, fast food joints and restaurants and stuff like that. And it's like, I feel like us as people, we should show a little bit more love to the people that work, especially, like, folks that work in the retail. Because it's like, if somebody at Walgreens says, hey, how you doing, at least say something back. Because I've worked in retail for basically my whole life, and like it's a little weird when you say hello and then people don't say nothing back to you. It's kind of like that, like, all right, forget me, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I feel like I respect the fact that he talking about these jobs too, because it's like, it's a lot of people that don't get that salute, you know what I'm saying, that they should, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I really be hoping I be making sense, because I feel like I don't, but I know what I be trying to say.
Return they get zero. Screw what anyone says. Y'all are heroes. Everyday people. They know who they are. They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people. save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Too many songs about Xanax and faces covered with tattoos, and way too many asses on camera with rap dudes. Too much Gucci, Louis, Prada clothing trying to brand you. I just want to make a song to say thank you. Thank you to the paramedics coming at high speed in an ambulance, trying to get someone to breathe at the scene of an accident. Covered in a stranger's blood and trying to bring them back again. Their stress levels always at a maximum. Thank you to the carpenters, mechanics, and the welders and plumbers. Y'all are building all the roofs that we're under. Swinging hammers in the pouring rain, the snow in the summer. I hope you know that I appreciate your struggle. Thank you to the nurses and doctors fighting for everyone's lives. Y'all don't always find a cure, but I believe that you tried. The guilt of seeing someone who you tried to save die, don't let it haunt you. Y'all bought them some time. And thank you to the priests and the pastors and the grocery store clerks. The ones who don't get thanked or paid enough for their work. Probably feel disrespected, and I'm sure that it hurts. But let me tell you, y'all are heroes for sure. Every day.
I honestly didn't think he was gonna go that route. Like, because one thing, because like, especially when he brought up like the priests and the pastors, I was like, one thing that I try to do is I always show love to my pastor, because my pastors, bishop, like I try to show them love, because I remember when like my family put me out and like they didn't even, at that point I wasn't even with them, like I wasn't under, like I wasn't going to like worship with them and stuff like that. And it was like they was talking about taking me in, and it's like anytime like something popped off with family or what have you, or stuff I was going through just in life, they was always there for me. Like I remember when they bought me clothes. I remember when they really blessed me. And so it's like, I ain't gonna lie to you, when it come to like just church people in general, like I have a, they like, because of them, like I ain't gonna lie, I got a high expectation sometimes and I gotta deal with that. But it's like, when you've had people, when you've heard so many things about like preachers and stuff like that, and because I came from Catholic schools and I had a bad experience, you know what I'm saying? Not no weirdness like that, but like just like on some like what was it? Just on some like being a kid and not understanding how certain things worked, and then it's like, I don't know, I just didn't understand certain things and I got in trouble for it, long story short. But it was like, Dad, like, I don't know, it's just like, I'm a kid, bro, like why am I going through all this? I'm like, I don't understand this stuff. I'm a kid, bro, I'm in 8th grade, I don't understand this stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things in this thing, in this religion I don't understand. You get what I mean? And so to go from that and having my views on it to meeting folks that actually show me love and really like are trying to do the work of God, you know what I'm saying? Really show the love, but at the same time be honest. It's like, yo, like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all set the bar kind of high for some folks with me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, that's why I be so thankful, because I'm like, bro, I remember when all the times I could have been on the street. I remember all the conversations that I needed to have, all the teaching, like, yo, like, they tell you, like, read your word, pray, build your relationship so folks basically can't get over on you. You know what I'm saying? Because folks will try to get over on you. And it's like, that's why I'm like, I never thought he would have said that. And then, like, it's like kind of similar to what I was saying earlier about the workers, like, at fast food. And even, like you said, with grocery stores, like, yo, like, y'all was working during, you know what I'm saying, the pandemic. Y'all was out in the field almost every day. Like, y'all was in the field. The nurses was in the field. Doctors was in the field. All of y'all was in the field every day. Salute to y'all, bro. Like, salute to everybody that's working, like everybody that's doing something, whether you a teacher, anything. Salute to you, bro, because we all need each other to some degree, bro. You're necessary, bro. You're necessary. Because again, like, especially like teachers don't get paid enough. I'm gonna be honest, teachers do not get paid enough for what they deal with. This is like their security guards, their parents, they got a lot going on. Bring it back.
Some time. And thank you to the priests and the pastors and the grocery store clerks. The ones who don't get thanked or paid enough for their work. Probably feel disrespected, and I'm sure that it hurts. But let me tell you, y'all are heroes for sure. Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes. Heroes. You don't need a mask and a cape. You sleep wondering if humanity's safe. Whoa, whoa. And you don't gotta fly to the moon. Don't need X-ray sight to see the hero in you. Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey.
Everyday people, they know who they are. They aren't superstars, and they don't fight evil. They gotta do the hours with no superpowers. Everyday people don't always save the world. They don't get the girl, but y'all are heroes.
Hey, hold on. No, shout out Nova with a banger, Jared Potter with a banger, Jenna MacDonald, Corey Burns with a banger, you dig? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Banger video. Banger video. That's what you do, bro. That's a banger vid. Is that it? Yep, that's it. All right, y'all, that's the end of that vid. First and foremost, banger video. Banger video. Y'all did good with that video. I enjoyed that video. And again, like, I like the fact that he went this route because it's different. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like he said, like, they put in the hours with no superpowers, and then like they don't always get the girl, especially because, like, I don't know if y'all seen the it was a video. I think don't quote me on it. I think Shorty might be a stripper. I think. But basically she was saying, like, you are not a high value man if, like, you're a firefighter or if you're a construction worker, stuff like that. And I'm like, I have a question for my ladies. How do y'all feel about that type of stuff? Like, how do y'all feel when there's women saying, like, you're not like there are men that are not high value because they're not bringing in $100K, or they're working like as a police officer, firefighter, so on and so forth, construction workers, so on and so forth. I would love to ask the ladies, like, what do y'all think about that? Because like he said, like, folks don't, sometimes them folks don't get the girl, you know what I'm saying? The janitors, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a cute job. Being a cop, being a firefighter, whatever, it's not a cute job. You know what I'm saying? It's like the popular girl in school, she want the athlete. She want the athlete, right? She don't want some of them anyway, I'll say some of them. They don't necessarily want the nerdy guy, the guy that's smart, even though he might not be the most popular or whatever. They don't want the quiet kid, you know what I'm saying? They want the loud, popular athlete, or they want the thug dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, they want that guy, or they want the rapper, you know what I'm saying? Like, or they want the top tier content creator, you know what I'm saying? They want that guy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's interesting, like, seeing him go this route with a song, because I feel like songs like this are necessary, because yes, like, there are good cops out there. The firefighters should be saluted as well. The grocery store clerks, the cashiers. I'm gonna throw in the retail people, because as somebody who does retail, we gotta bite our tongue a lot. Like, we have to bite our tongue a lot. Like, I have a question for those of y'all that are in retail. Like, have you ever had a customer that did something stupid and you wanted to acknowledge it, but you realized, I can't do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to say this. Like, I want to say it because you're so stupid. You're so, like, what you just did was stupid. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, it'd be like obvious stuff too. Like, bro, come on. All you had to do was read, bro. Like, just read. Like, reading is fundamental. Like, come on, bro. Like, like, you have to bite your tongue a lot in retail. So those of y'all that's in retail like me, bro, salute to you, because we have to bite our tongues a lot. Shout out to my teachers, my people that be working outside, like the construction workers that be working on the streets in the heat, like, so on and so forth. Like, shout out to the coaches too. Like, shout out to them too, the teachers, like I said, because it's like, it's so many jobs. Like, I personally feel like everybody's essential, because I feel like plumbers too, like, everybody's essential, because it's like, it's like, imagine if we don't have a janitor, imagine if we don't have a trash man, imagine if we don't have teachers, imagine if we don't have police officers, firemen, so on and so forth. Like, if we don't have any of these jobs or what have you filled, I feel like society falls at a certain point. I feel like it falls. That's just what I think. Let me know in the comment section. But Tom, y'all did right with this one. I ain't gonna lie though, the Batman thing did tickle me a little bit. I ain't even gonna lie, that mess was funny. I ain't gonna lie. Also, shout out to the priests, the pastors, all of y'all. Shout out to y'all because y'all do so much and don't get paid for it. But at the end of the day, your payment is in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Especially those who are really trying to do the work of God. You know what I'm saying? Like really out here doing it, like helping people, counseling people, telling folks them truths that folks don't necessarily want to hear. That's not always fun. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, the whole thing is about growth. The thing isn't about staying in the same place. You know what I'm saying? It's about trying to do better and growing and then like building your relationship with God. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to everybody watching. I appreciate y'all. HOG, we the sexy. We doing our thing, baby. Peace easy, baby. Love y'all. And like I said, Nova and the gang with a banger, you dig?